An important life skill a lot of kids don't know how to do is cook. So for your media project, I'm gonna ask that you make a cooking show. I'm gonna ask that you make something that you like but is also nutritious. So I have chosen to make veggie chips. What's great about these is that they're also environmentally friendly because we're using vegetables that are in season. It's winter now, so I chose to use root vegetables. And the project is very open-ended, but as long as you choose something that is nutritious, you're good to go. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is preheat our oven to 375 degrees Celsius. Perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna peel our vegetables. So as long as you use anything local that's a root vegetable, I picked a sweet potato and a beet. You can use a knife if you're comfortable, but if you're not, use a vegetable peeler. Okay, so now that your vegetables are peeled, you can cut them into chip sizes. It's really important that you cut them all the same width so that they all cook evenly at the same time. And I'll show you about how thick you want them. This size is perfect. You can see how thick it is. Okay, so now that we have all of our veggies cut up nice and thin, we're gonna put them on a cookie sheet with olive oil. So I'll show you how to do that in a bit. This is the fun part. You can pick what seasoning you want to put on your veggie chips, whether it's salt, pepper, or garlic powder. I'm gonna use chili powder. If you choose to use something wet like lime or vinegar to also season your chips, you don't need as much oil. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna drizzle some olive oil down on the pan, and you don't need a lot. You can use the veggie chips to actually mix it around if you want. And then once we put all of the chips down, we will put our sprinkling on, our seasoning. It's really important you do a thin layer like this and that they're not all piled on top of each other or they won't get crispy, they'll just get soggy. So if you need more than one sheet, that's cool too. Don't forget your seasoning. Okay, you should also flip them over with a fork about halfway through the cooking time. Be really careful, it's very hot. Okay, so after about 20 minutes, they should look something like this. And you can just let them sit out for a bit so they cool down and dry off a bit, and then they're ready to eat.